Hey folks, this is Misty Reed from Austin Acupuncture Studio and Conceivable Coach, and today I just want to do a quick video to talk about basal body temperatures and a common complaint that I hear from patients and clients who have taken them. So sometimes I'll start talking about basal body temperatures with folks because I find that we can get a really lot of valuable information from them, but frequently if I have someone that's already been doing temperatures, sometimes they're like, I'm doing my temperatures, here's how they look. They feel like they're understandable. They feel like the temperature charting is working. There's some representation there of their hormones and what their body's doing. And then occasionally I have a patient who tells me basal body temperature charting does not work for them. They get no information from it. And as I talk to them more, the reason for that is because their temperatures look like this, right? We call this a sawtooth pattern with our basal body temperatures, okay? So as you can see, they're just up and down and all over the place, right? So you can imagine if you were taking the time to like wake up, take your temperatures, record them every day, and they looked like this, you'd probably be frustrated too, right? So what does this mean? So that sawtooth pattern that we sometimes see with your basal body temperatures, that indicates a few different things going on. It indicates that the body, specifically the liver, is having a hard time metabolizing hormones usually, and that hormones or levels are varying a lot, right? Because when we see those nice consistent temperatures with your basal body temps, it indicates that things like estrogen and progesterone are in nice flow, right? They're like consistent levels. And throughout our cycle, we'll have our hormones ebb and flow. That's how we ovulate. That's how we get our period. That's how we support a pregnancy, right? Is by those hormones changing. But if they're changing very drastically and going up and down a lot, it'll result in those temperatures being up and down. So that's one thing. It can indicate that the liver is having a really hard time metabolizing hormones. The other thing, and something that I see very common with my patients, is that it can also indicate that you are stressed. Okay, so remember, the liver's in charge of metabolizing our hormones into a usable and excretable form. So if it's having a hard time doing that, we'll see the sawtooth temps. But also, if your body is stressed, the first organ system in Chinese medicine that's impacted by that is the liver system, okay? So if you're stressed, we might also go ahead and see those temperatures go up and down. So what do we do about this, right? So you're taking your temperatures, you're seeing this sawtooth pattern. What do we do to fix this? So if it's stress related, we automatically want to go ahead and help lower stress, right? So this means that we can go ahead and do exercise, right? More consistent exercise can be something really helpful, especially if it's something that you feel like when you exercise, you feel less stress, or you can deal with stress better, things like that. So if you notice that your body type's like that, and a lot of us are, right, then you need to be adding in more consistent exercise, right? So that's one thing we can do. Another thing we can do is meditate. Right, so meditation has been shown to lower cortisol levels, and when cortisol levels are lower, stress levels are lower too. So we feel better, but also our body performs better as well. So it's something else we can do. So exercise, meditation, those are two really great things you can do. A third tip I want to give you is lemon water. So if you want to go ahead and help support your liver, a really great thing to drink first thing in the morning is warm lemon water. And what I have folks do is just get an organic lemon, cut it in half. You're going to take half of that lemon, squeeze it into your coffee cup, drop it in. We're going to squeeze out the juice and then drop the whole thing in, because a lot of those essential oils and the peel I want you to get in your lemon water. And then you're going to pour boiling water on top of that, cover it with a lid. Let it seep for like 3 to 5 minutes. That lid is important because it's going to help keep those oils in the tea, right? So, and then after 3 to 5 minutes, you can go ahead and drink that. Ideally, having that first thing in the morning is really good for your liver. It helps to kind of wake it up. It can help clear things like histamines and stuff out of it. So especially if you live in a place like I do, Central Texas, I tell a lot of folks to take warm lemon water in the morning, even just for allergies, let alone for fertility, because it can support your hormones too. So 3 things you can do. If you see those sawtooth temps on there, you can do warm lemon water first thing in the morning. That's safe to do all cycle. You can also help lower stress by using some meditation or using more exercise. All right. As always, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. You can go ahead and post in the comments below, and I'll put some resources down there as well, like lemon water and some other things for you guys to use to help with your temps. Hope everyone's having a great day, and talk to you soon.